Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go through what I use at this time of year for my small sessions. This time of year, because the weather's still cold, I'm only doing short sessions, either early in the morning, last light. I like to do a lot of lure fishing this time of year. Jerk baits are great at this time of year. Fish them slow, they've got a great side to side movement. It's a bit cold for fly fishing. It's not, it's just hard work. So I lure fish, up my chances, especially in these short sessions. So, also this time of year in my area, I'm fishing a lot of small waters that are surrounded by trees, so fly fishing is nearly impossible. Lure setup, it's fine and light. So I'll go through my kit, and this is what I travel with. That's it here. Bag, rod, landing mat. So I'll go on the outside of my kit for a start. Got the Fox compact mat. It's fine, rolls up. Fine and handy. So on the outside of this bag, I've got a bait caster set up. So it's a little small, wrapped together. This is a 20 to 70 gram. So loaded with 65 pound Power Pro. Fine, nice little 6.5 foot rod. I've also on here, I've got a bank stick with DJI Osmo for a bit of filming. I also have a landing net. This one, it's the Savage Gear, I think it's the medium one. So the bag I use, this is fully waterproof, Lomo bag, the Glasgow company. Make a lot of stuff for kayaking. I think this is the 45 litre one maybe, I'm not sure, but it's fine. It's a couple of clips on the outside, attach stuff to it. Cracking padded back, roll top, keep everything nice and dry. So inside, my kit's very basic this time of year. So first things first, tripod. Could attach it on the outside, but in here, I like these waterproof bags inside because you can take them out, nothing gets wet. Digital SLR for pictures. Most of my rubbish, but we get there. So the rest in this bag, controller for it, couple of spare batteries for the camera, couple of spare batteries for the controller, pair of pliers, got side cutters on that, and I've also got the split rings. These are Savage Gear ones. They're not the newest model, but they're actually very, very good. I never went off these like multi-tool things that can crimp with them, cut wire, split rings, the lot. I just didn't think the cheap models would be very good. You see them like especially Sims one and stuff like that. They're really, really expensive. But to be honest, very, very impressed. Great bit of kit, I use them all the time now. So the rest that's in here is 2 boxes of lures. So first box, it's a Tupperware box. In here I've got, these are bigger lures. These are Mirius Mice things. A couple shot bought. Some shot bought ones. These are just pig shads on the end. a couple of homemaders. These are homemade ones. These are the Quantum Magnas from Fish X. Stuart Sutherland stocks them. And the rest is, I've just made the bodies up here. So I've only got a few of these. These, it's another shot bought one. These swim really shallow. You can fish them really, really slow, especially just along the edges of weeds or the old dying weeds. The rest what I've got in this box is I've got little weights. These are, I think, 7 grams. These are 3 grams. All I do is cut them on. That gives it a wee bit of weight. These are made and they're pretty much neutral buoyancy. So a wee bit of weight on the front before you attach your leader just makes them dive. You can fish them in top foot of water. Great lures. They're not cheap, but to be honest, the time you've made them, they're cheap lures. So that's one box. Other box. At this time of year I said I like jerkbaits, so we've got a good selection in here. So got a lot of strike pole buster jerks. A few different colours. Got loads of noise, especially great for this time of year when the water's a bit murky coloured. A few different colour combos. These are the 150s. Cast great, swim great. Just fish catchers. So a wee bit of damage inside of it. The other ones I'm using, we got these this year. We've made a couple of fish on them so far, but a different swimming action as the Western brings. A couple of them. These have got, if I can hold the trebles, a very dull rattle, so when you fish them very slow, makes a completely different noise. Also, I carry a couple of custom lures from Dodo Lures. These swim great. That yellow one is to catch me a lot of fish this season already. I carry a pike, a jack pike one as well. This is another Dodo lure. This just doesn't jig side to side much, but put all your action in the rod and you really can't get the twitch about. Another one is a trout glider from Dodo. These have got a quite shallow swimmers, but when you kick them from side to side, they do go about 2 feet either way. I've also got one of these. Do I like it? Yes and no. I use it, I've been using it the last couple of years as like a last chance saloon thing, but I was told through the winter by a friend that he uses it as a searching pattern, and I have been trying it first, and to be honest, quite good success on them. They make so much noise in the water. There's loads of vibration, great when the water's coloured. The next is I carry a couple of Savage Gear. These are curl tails. That's the burbot and that's the real eel. Again, these just kick off loads of movement, especially in the natural colours. This golden brown has been catching me a lot of fish. This is actually the second one because the first one has been chewed up already this year. The eel comes with a treble in the bottom, and what I've done is taken it off just so I can fish it as weedless as possible. I'm maybe even going to attach a bit of wire, weedless loop, a bit of titanium wire, make it even more weedless yet. And I also carry, new to me again this year, I've always carried a few soft plastic, but these I think these are Savage Gear Heron Shads, maybe. So soft. It's like new, I don't know if it's a new makeup or rubber, but the movement in them, they're just a lot softer this year. This one's had a few fish already. I think I've had 4 or 5 fish on it. Not much damage, but it's getting that way. I just use the Savage Gear UV repair stuff to sort them. What I've got on here is, I've got a split ring, a short bit of wire with a pin. These are Savage Gear, I think they're 1/0 wide trebles. And on this I've got a 3 gram tungsten weight just to keep it swimming correct. Also in this box, what I've got is I've got a selection of, I've got some spare traces. That one's titanium, swivel on end of it. These are just Savage Gear, I think it's the plastic coated. I think it's is it £40 or whatever it is. 18 inch long, crimp a loop in one end, and I've got an egg clip on the other end. But I have been favouring these clips more. Give it, it's up to yourself, whatever you want. Also, in the bottom of here, I've got a few spare traces. These ones are for the bottom of these. The last couple of fish I've had, what I've done is easier. I just, as soon as they're in the net, I just snip the wire, get rid of the lure, and then get the hook out. Just easy enough to change them over. I also carry in here another trace. This is for jerk baits. The solid stainless. The reason I use these is because the jerk baits, when you retrieve them and stop, the lure seems to push the solid wire out the way. If you're using the flexible stuff, it tangles in the hooks, or the front hook of the lure quite a lot. Drives you nuts. They also keep a few spare weights and a few spare clips. And that is it. That is, apart from waders and boots, a cap and sunglasses, that's it. That's all I carry first thing in the year. It's great. Little light lure setup. Catch a fair few fish. You've got everything you need, especially for taking care of the fish when you catch them. That's it really. Oh, what I have got as well is I don't take a set of side cutters just in case I need to cut a hook. But this year so far has been alright. In the next few weeks I'll go through what I use for my fly fishing setups. This is obviously just a quick beginning of the year one. I will be out in the next few days again. Hopefully this rain that's happening will stay off. But try and get some videos of swimming these things. These are just excellent. Buster jerks. They just catch fish. Right, thanks for watching. Keep watching for my next update. Thank you very much.